Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I'm Peyton,
I'm Pensley.
and you're listening to Ask Pensley. Over this episode, we're going to be going over a lot of HOCO-related topics, but we will have some oddball questions in the middle. So the first question that we got asked was, what do I do if I have a tear in my costume for meme day?
So, I know the best way to fix like a tear in a costume is like with tape or something, or like sewing it together. But if it's like a plastic costume, which I've seen lots of today, I think best thing to do is just tape, apparently.
You would probably have to tape it on both sides instead of just the outside. It would help a lot more.
So it doesn't get deflated all the way through.
You'd probably also want to use duct tape.
Yeah.
So that's a quick fix. And then, so the next question was, how do I friend zone a HOCO date?
Okay, the thing is, you can't just be like alone with them anywhere. So like with the HOCO game, a lot of people, like if you have a date, you're going to want to be alone with them at the game, just like sitting with them, but just be in a group of people and kind of don't just focus on your one date that's just a good friend, because you want them to be friend zoned and you want them to know like there's nothing else going on. And same thing for the dance. It's like always be in a group and don't like initiate time. Just be alone.
An even easier way of doing that, though, is messaging them and saying, we're going as friends.
Yeah.
If you just establish it that way, it'll be a lot easier without all of the hullapalooza, along with you're going to lead them on if you don't tell them straight out.
Yeah.
So just say you're going as friends and the issue should be solved all on its own. Okay. How to ask someone to HOCO.
Well, I guess the biggest step is you need to get to know them, because some people just don't do that. Always do a sign. Be committed, and don't wait too long. Like, don't wait till like a week before, because then it just seems like you're being lazy and you want to like make that step. So get a sign and flowers, and yeah.
My boyfriend still hasn't asked me to HOCO.
Oh my gosh, I had to friend zone my HOCO date, and your boyfriend didn't even ask you. Wow.
So I'm waiting on that. He told me he would, but I'm not too sure at this point. We're 3 days away?
Yeah.
So
you're not gonna do like a mom and garter if you don't have time.
No.
Okay.
He made me a mom.
Oh.
And I'm making him a garter starting today. A little.
What are your opinions on mom and garters? Like, since that's HOCO week and it's all about that.
I find mums to be a bit over the top most of the time.
Yeah.
I also find it weird that a lot of parents, that's like their whole life.
Yeah. Like, I've seen so many people like putting on Instagram their businesses for moms and stuff like that. It's like, I mean, it's easy for me to like order, but it's too late now. I just think it's unnecessary, because it started out as just like a small thing anyway. Like, it was just an actual mom and you've got a garter. Like, it was just a much easier thing. And now it's all like decorative.
Now it takes up the whole hallway.
Yes. And people like put lights on theirs. I saw that last year. I thought that was really weird.
Oh, I thought that was kind of cute.
Oh, well, fine, but
I think it's cute to decorate it. The main thing that I dislike is just when they get so big.
yeah, big with lights.
So, along with all the braids, it's a little complicated for something that I think should be a little easier. But everyone can do their own thing. So, there's some relationship-related questions outside of HOCO now. What do you do in a relationship if you find out you're both cheating?
I guess you always have to start out with a conversation and like confronting the situation, no matter how complicated that is. But you're supposed to have like tough questions in a relationship anyway, and tough conversations. But when it gets to that point, I just think you talk it out, realize you both messed up, and probably shouldn't be together at that point. But it's all because of the conversation you can get to that point.
I believe that if you're both cheating, both of y'all have lost interest.
Yeah.
And I can sometimes understand someone staying with someone after one of y'all cheat, but not both.
Yeah.
at that point, it's time to part ways and do some self-reflecting on both members' parts and learn how to communicate.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what do you do when your ex is spreading rumors about you?
So that happens super often. And I think, I mean, if the rumors are being spread to your friends, you can at least tell them, like, oh, that's not true at all. Like, but when it gets to a more complicated thing, you have to talk to the ex, I guess. It's always about confrontation, and it's always about a tough conversation. So,
You got something to say, guys?
sure. No personal experience, nothing you want to, like, share. Well, yeah, it's all because of confrontation. You can get to the point where just, like, stop spreading rumors about me. You know?
For most of the time, I believe you should take a high road and not interact back because most times that's what the other person wants you to do.
Good point. So distancing, kind of like showing you're not really caring, and it just makes it kind of backs up the fact that it must not be true if you're not doing anything about it, because you would have been defensive.
And if some people believe those rumors, and you can dispute them towards friends and people who ask you face to face, but if others still choose to believe those rumors, then they just shouldn't be in your life at that point. So it could be seen as a good thing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
An amazing question got asked about what should a dinosaur do when an asteroid is coming to Earth?
Well, this is a bit of a tough question. I feel like this has happened before. I feel like we didn't have an answer then. But I would say now, well, actually, I don't know. What do you think?
First step is just to go into the water. I mean,
Right.
can explode you.
I think, no, the first thing you have to do, you must call for help. There must be some authorities. First thing a dinosaur should do if an asteroid is coming towards them is you call for help always. Communicate. It's all about communication. Everything is the basis answer.
Exactly. Call your T-Rex friends up. Tell them you're in a tough spot. An asteroid is coming for you.
Again, too, like, the chances? It might put a tear in your costume, but you definitely need to try and get some help.
And I believe you should just go in water, because how can an asteroid get you
Yeah.
if you're underwater?
Be in groups of people. You don't want to die alone.
Hey, they're not going to die.
Safety in numbers. Yes, they will.
No.
No.
They're finding a way out of the asteroid.
Because they called for help. They won't die.
I'm so tired of this.
Me too.
With all of that said, though, I believe that it's time to close this podcast.
Yeah.
So, good night, good afternoon, good morning again.
Make sure to share the poster with your friends and the QR code so everybody else can ask questions, and come back for the next episode for sure.